On the campus of Kentucky State University, it's SIAC football. On ESPN Plus, it's the Central State Marauders versus the Kentucky State Thoroughbreds. I'm Todd Cordelone, my broadcast partner, JJ Jurovich. A big game here in the SIAC West. It's a three-way tie atop the standings with Miles, Kentucky State, and Lane sitting at 3-2. Miles wins the West with a win over Tuskegee. Kentucky State wins it with a the West by defeating Benedict, but they need Miles and Kentucky State to lose. For Central State partner, their job is to play spoiler, send the seniors out on a winning note, and break their 7-game losing streak. In order to do that, they need a big game from junior defensive end Jamal Holloway.
Holloway leads the Marauders with 72 tackles, 18 of those for a loss, 7.5 sacks on the season. The transfer from UNLV had 12 tackles last week. He was named the SIAC Newcomer of the Week.
For Kentucky State, they run a stable of running backs at you, led by senior Brett Silv.
Silv, out of the wing tee, averaged 95 yards in the country's #2 offense. 12 TDs on the year. That's good for 10th in the country. This thoroughbred will be a key contributor.
This is the second meeting between the Marauders and the Thoroughbreds. Kentucky State won it 20-6 back on August 28th at the Columbus Classic. As we're getting ready to kick it off here, so we will get started. Central State will receive the football as Kentucky State will kick it off.
Big game here today.
And we're underway. Ball is caught at the 5, the 10, 15. Ball carrier breaks a tackle, still on his feet, all the way out to the 32-yard line. Good return on the far side of the field. And that's where Central State will start, 1st and 10.
Nice kickoff return.
They'll actually place the ball 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line for Central State. Jacoby Smith in the shotgun, starting at quarterback, 3 to the near side, 2 to the far side. In the spread. Smith back to pass. Pass is almost intercepted. Almost intercepted there. There's a flag on the play. It was dropped by Emory Bryant as he tried to make an over-the-shoulder catch.
So
it's a 5-yard penalty on Kentucky State. It'll be 1st and 5
on the free
for
play
Central
there.
State. So 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. 3 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Smith in the gun. Smith looks, fires on the far side. Pass is caught. Ball carrier breaks a big gain all the way down to the 33-yard line. That was a big pitch and catch for Central State. Nice reception there by Saeed Sidibe.
Running a little tempo here. Getting up to the ball quickly. Nice play by Sidibe on the outside.
Smith in the gun. On the Kentucky State 33. Smith steps up, pressured, still on his feet, and he's dropped. Good defensive play there for Kentucky State, and a big loss is Jimmy Emmons in on the tackle. The sophomore defensive lineman, 6'4", 285-pounder from Louisville, Kentucky, went to Ballard High School.
Made a nice play, got penetration up the middle, put a lot of pressure on 16, the quarterback, Smith.
2nd and long. 2nd and 20. Smith in the gun, steps up, in trouble, and dropped again. This time he's dropped again by Jimmy Edmonds. That's 2 sacks early here in the game. And now Central State will face 3rd and long.
Yeah, Edmonds, another penetration right up the middle, beating his man one-on-one, getting in those battles. You put your Central State behind the markers here.
Third and long for Central State. They got to go all the way down to the 23-yard line for a first down. They've got it on the Kentucky State 48. Smith in the gun, who's been sacked twice already this contest. There's a pitch right there. Good run all the way out to the 32-yard line. Good reception there by Brandon Brock, the sophomore wide receiver from Norfolk, Virginia, from Oscar Smith High School.
Going to be third long 10 yards here.
It'll be fourth and long. On 4th and 9, and Central State may go for it. Let's see if they do.
Looks like they
Smith in the gun. He has pooch kicked it several times lately because Chairs, the lead kicker, is out of the game with an injury. There's a pass, and it's going to be close to a first down along the far side of the field. We'll have to see where they mark it.
I think with this second effort, he may have gotten there.
They'll measure, and we'll see. Pass was caught by Delane Brown, the 6'3", 195-pound senior wide receiver from Youngstown, Ohio, a transfer from Hocking Community College. Jacoby Smith, the quarterback, is a transfer from Mississippi Valley State. We'll take a timeout for measurement here. They'll measure it and see. This is a critical measurement here in the ball game. It'll be their 1st and 10 for Central State on the Kentucky State 23-yard line, or Kentucky State's going to take over. You know, when he gets protection, Smith, he's done really well, but he's been pressured twice by Smith.
Edmonds got up there and looks like it's going to be short.
He is short. So Kentucky State will first. There was a lot of on the drive despite 2 Jimmy Edmonds sacks. Central State was able to move the ball.
Absolutely, able to move the ball. Syed Sidibe with the big play down there earlier. Field position game now.
Welcome to a new time, anyone's time.
First and 10, following the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 for Kentucky State. The ball on the 22-yard line. They held Central State on a 4th down and 9. They came out with a measurement, and Central State was short of the first in across the 30-yard line, still on his feet, spinning and turning all the way down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be Brett Silv, the senior running back, 5'8", 210-pounder from Hammond, Louisiana, transfer from Hammond, Louisiana College. That'll be a first down for Kentucky State. They now have the ball, and the Central State are on their own 36-yard line. There's a handoff again up the middle. Good push, and Silv will fight and crawl his way out to the 43-yard line. Good push on the offensive line for Kentucky State thus far.
You mentioned the push. You got to have it in a wing T offense. About 7-yard gain there for Silv.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for Kentucky State. Checking into the ball game is Ladarian McAllister. 2nd and 3 for the Thoroughbreds. There's a handoff again. And that is good for a first down there. Excellent run there again by Silv. So that's 3 running plays and 2 first downs for Kentucky State. They're winning the battle along the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. You saw Silv follow his big uglies, as I like to call them, picks up a key first down for the Thoroughbreds.
That right side of the offensive line is asserting itself early. First and 10 on their own 48-yard line for. Look like a broken play, and there's a sack. Good play there by Jamal Holloway.
Miscommunication there between the running back and the quarterback.
No doubt about it. And Jamal Holloway, we mentioned him in the pregame, 6'3", 240-pound defensive end, junior from Camden, New Jersey, the transfer from UNLV, and he's going to need big plays for Central State to pull the upset today.
Actually forced a fumble in the meeting earlier.
2nd and 16, not an ideal position for a wing T offense. There's Jerry Withett. He'll go ahead and pitch it on the outside. Ball carrier comes all the way out to the 45-yard line. That was Jimmy Foreman on the run, 6'1", 190-pound freshman from Beach Island, South Carolina.
Got credit quarterback Jonathan Jerry there, holding the defenders accountable for that pitch. Pitched it at the perfect time.
Excellent read. We met Jimmy Foreman's parents yesterday at the hotel, and she was really excited to see her son and nephew play on the team. And her nephew is Theron Foreman, number 44, who plays linebacker for Kentucky State. There's Jerry with it again. He'll pitch it. Big hole. Big hole. All ball carriers all the way down to the 22-yard line. That'll be a first down for Central State. And then that's Isaiah Jackson, 5'9", 190-pound sophomore from Brunswick, Georgia.
Yeah, credit Jerry again, holding the linebackers and the defensive line accountable, pitching it at the perfect time. This offense is clicking right now.
JJ, Central State and Kentucky State, we mentioned earlier in the pregame, have already played. Hopefully this will be an advantage. If you're a Central State fan, you've already seen this wing T once.
Absolutely.
There's a handoff up the middle, big hole, ball carriers all the way down to the 18-yard line. The officials have to break up a couple of linemen away from the play.
Going to be real close to a first down there.
Shaquan Oliver on the carry, the freshman running back from Montclair, New Jersey. That's going to be gain of 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 on the Central State 14. Tight in that wing T. Handoff again. Ball carrier's got a first down. Good push again by the offensive line. And that is Oliver, and he'll get another Kentucky State first down.
Thoroughbreds really clicking on offense. Options looking good. Everybody's playing well. Offensive line's getting the push.
1st and 10 ball on the Central State 12-yard line. There's the handoff, another big hole there for Oliver. He'll push his way all the way down to the Central State 9-yard line.
Oliver out of Montclair, New Jersey.
Chris Swan Defensive back, 6'8", 180-pound freshman from Columbus, Ohio, made the tackle. JJ, you get a lot of tackles in the backfield. It's not going to be a good day for Central State.
Not at all.
2nd and 7, the ball on the 9 of Central State. There's a handoff again to Oliver. He'll spin and churn us all the way down to the 4-yard line. Brought down there by Joseph White, the linebacker, 6 foot, 190-pound junior from Dayton, Ohio. From Urbana University, transferred over. And now it's going to be 3rd and short for Kentucky State. It'll be 3rd and 2.
On the 3-yard line.
There's a handoff, and this time the ball carrier may be short of the first down. That's Silv on the carry. They might have another measurement here.
It's going to be awfully close.
Good pursuit by the Central State defensive line. They're going to mark him short. 4th and inside a yard. Ball on the 3-yard line. Got to get to the 2 for a first down, so it's not quite a yard here. What do you expect?
Offense is on the field. You got to expect Jonathan Jerry to extend the pitch, do exactly what he did to get down here at this point.
So you think they're going to go on the perimeter? We'll
On the
see.
perimeter.
4th down here. Big play for the Central State defense. It looks like we're going to get a timeout. We are. We're going to get a timeout. I believe Kentucky State is the one that took the timeout.
Timeout, Kentucky State. 1st and half.
And we'll take one, too. This is the SIAC on ESPN+. Can you see how much time is left in the quarter? I can't even see that. So like 5:31.
All the ways you love to play. Academy Sports and Outdoors
we don't
makes
have a
it
monitor.
easier than ever
I
to
can't
get
tell
what you
because
I can't
need
either.
and
It's
have
really
fun
tough.
out there. Get free
okay.
shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Just,
Georgia Power
I'll
is
kinda
here
click
with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at
I'll
home.
just kind of go.
Because it's often as simple as a twist. Or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze. Or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit georgiapower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and
As a global bank, our game plan is to help clients manage their money. We're a team of challengers, thinkers, and go-getters. Together, we bring out the best in each other. With our partner SIAC, we're creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes. Kick off your career with UBS.
Big 4th down play here for Kentucky State. 4th and 1 inside the Central State 3-yard line. They got to get to the 2 for the first down. There's a handoff. No, he kept it. Touchdown. I believe it is a touchdown. It is. Touchdown. He faked it in the inside and kept the football. Did Jonathan Jerry for a touchdown on the quarterback keeper. On the perimeter, like you said.
Absolutely. It's been working from the whole drive. Jonathan Jerry decided to keep this one, hold the linebacker accountable, took it at himself. Great play.
Now they'll attempt the extra point. Will Kentucky State? Gerardo Beza will try it. Kick is up and it is good. So 7-0. Kentucky State leads it. This is the SIAC on ESPN.
Today's pros need today's tools, and nobody understands that better than the Home Depot. Our online project calculators cut guesswork and extra trips. Job site delivery frees you up to focus on the task at hand. And if you don't want to buy equipment, you can rent it. That's how today's pros get more done. New tech, new tools, old-fashioned hard work. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
America! After the past year-ish, everyone deserves something new. So, AT&T is giving everyone our best deals on every iPhone, including the iPhone 13 Pro with its amazing camera. Like everyone that worked from home, learned a new hobby, or welcomed a new family member.
They were all the dogs, so...
Our deals are for everyone.
It's not complicated. AT&T is giving new and existing customers our best deals on every iPhone, including the epic iPhone 13 Pro on us.
Peloton, come on, let's get this workout started. Heart rate stays up. We're moving to the mat. Let's go, Peloton. Bring that thunder. As you rotate, exhale. We did it together, Peloton.
Are you ready for a showdown in the Bay on Monday night? Is Stafford ready to be an MVP for LA? Are you ready?
Our touchdown run on 4th and 1 inside the Central State 5-yard line. It's 7-0. Kentucky State leading it with 5:32 to go in the first quarter. Head coach Charlie Jackson is 12-17 since taking over the job in 2019, and he went for a gamble there on 4th down and got it. Now the ball is kicked off and it's caught there at the 15, 20. Ball carrier comes all the way out to the 20, maybe the 21-yard line. As Central State will take over 1st and 10. That was Juwan Jones on the return, 6 foot, 175-pound junior from Youngstown, Ohio, Waynesburg High School.
Central State coming out on their second drive, going to start this one right at their own 20-yard line.
Jacoby Smith in the gun, barking out the signals. Good drive for Central State last time. They went forward on 4th and 9 and came up inches short. Here's Smith again facing the pressure. Rolling out, passes incomplete. Out of bounds along the near sideline. It was attended by Delane Brown, covered by Emory Bryant.
Justin Hooks applying some pressure there. Getting the quarterback outside the pocket. Receiver, unfortunately, just out of bounds. Wasn't able to make the play.
2nd and 10 for Central State on their own 20. 3 to the near side and 2 to the far side. Smith barking out the signals. Play clock winding down, 8 seconds left in it. There's a pass along the far side, and it's caught. But I believe he's out of bounds. He is. The receiver claims he caught the ball in bounds, and that would be Syed Sidibe. But it's going to be 3rd and long for Central State. The pitch and catch didn't work there. They're changing personnel. Darrell Williams on the near side along with Sidibe. Smith in the gun. He does have a tailback with him. Central State has not ran a play yet. It's been all pass thus far. And now we've got a penalty on the play. We're going to see if looks like it's legal procedure on Central State, which will back them up. It'll make it 3rd and 15 on their own 15-yard line, and that's what it is.
Behind the chains again for the Marauders.
So Darrell Williams, he was on the near side. He'll move over to the far side. Sidibe's on the near side. They're in the gun is Smith. He's got a back with him. Faked it to Brandon Brock. Now he'll roll out along the far side. Caught by Brock. 30, 35. Flags on the play. That'll be a first down if the play stands. We'll see the flag, what the flag is all about. Good looking play there. Kind of a delay. Let Brock stay in there to block, and then he released. We'll see what the flag here is. It's a nice looking play there. It's penalty against Central State, and they'll back it up.
Penalties killing the Central State Marauders right now.
No doubt about it. That's going to back them up all the way to the 10-yard line. They got to go to the 30 for a first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 20. I do like the play, though, to Brandon Brock in the release. That was a good play. Can't make a living on 3rd and 20. Smith in the gun. In motion is Brock, and he's going to take it off on the keeper, and he goes nowhere. Did not fool the defense there. And now Central State will have to punt it away.
Very conservative play call there on 3rd and long. Don't want to risk a fumble inside your own 20-yard line. 4th and long.
Theron Foreman in on the tackle for Kentucky State. So now they'll have to punt it away, and Chairs, their kicker, is out. He's hurt. Jose Chairs, 5'10", 180-pound freshman from Atlanta. So now Joe White will have to do the punting, or maybe Jacoby Smith. There's no way they're going to go for it here, so look for Smith to pooch punt it. And that's exactly what he does, and it's not a good punt at all. And it's going to drop right on the 35. It is going to take a Central State bounce, and it'll be down right there on the 49-yard line.
Good bounce for the Marauders there.
39-yard punt for Central State. And Kentucky State will take over in Central State territory. We'll be back with the second possession of the game for Kentucky State.
Get some good field position here.
Good position, field position here for Central State. Kentucky State on the Central State 49-yard line. They're in the wing tee. Oh, there's a fumble on the play. Miscommunication between Jerry and the tailback. And he was fortunate to get it back, and that's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. So that's going to make it 2nd and 14 for Kentucky State.
It's about the second time we've seen the ball go on the ground. They're going to have to get under the control here.
Jerry under center. There's a pitch. Ball carrier trying to get around the sideline. He can't. There's the pitch over to Otis Odom. He was a game-time decision with an injury, but he's in there, and he got a gain of 4 on the play. He's brought down along the near side of the field, so it'll be 3rd and 10 for Kentucky State.
Quick pitch there, right to the right side. Tried to get to the outside, couldn't do it.
Good defensive pursuit there by the Marauders. They need a stop desperately. 2:47 to go in the first quarter. Kentucky State leading it on a 3-yard touchdown quarterback keeper from Jonathan Jerry. There's a penalty there. That's going to be offsides on Kentucky State. As Devin McCoy left early. Instead of 3rd and 10, it's going to be 3rd and 15. Devin McCoy was a bit antsy to run his route potentially on that play. The 6'5", 220-pound junior for North Charleston, South Carolina. 3rd and 15, not a good position to be in for a wing T offense. Let's see what Kentucky State does here. Jerry back to pass, and he's stripped. It's stripped, and we've got a recovery. And it looks like Central State has the football, and it looks like Ezekiel Kennebrew came up with it. He's the one that came up with it, and he has it now. So Central State turns Kentucky State over for the first time today, and they'll take over on the Kentucky State 41-yard line.
Starting in plus territory, this has got to be huge for the Marauders. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
No doubt about it. This is a huge play, good pursuit, and Kennebrew, Johnny on the spot, came up with a football. Looks like Thomas is in at quarterback for Central State. Stephon Thomas. Thomas in the gun, steps up, wants to take off, being pressured, and he'll throw it away. That might be a penalty there. That's got to be.
And no receiver.
There wasn't a receiver around. You're correct. They'll have a discussion and they'll throw the flag. Yes, that's correct.
That will be intentional grounding, absolutely.
So that's going to back up Central State there. Good pursuit there by Doris on the play. He's the one that made it all happen. The Kentucky State linebacker. Doris Jr. had an outstanding game against Tuskegee last week. He had 8 tackles, and he was responsible for that play there. That's going to back Central State all the way to midfield. And they'll have to go all the way down to the Kentucky State 31-yard line to get a first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 19. Lost it down on the play. They'll hand it off. There goes Bubba Thomas, big hole, still on his feet. Broke a tackle. Good run there by Bubba Thomas. He got all the way down to the Kentucky State 35-yard line.
Big push by the Marauders offensive line there. Running back did his job, followed him right away.
Here's Stephon Thomas. He's going to throw it, and it's caught. They're going to give them the catch? They are. They're going to give the catch to Delane Brown. And that will be a first down. He was covered there by Emory Bryant. And that'll be a first down for the Marauders on the Kentucky State 26-yard line. Time running down here in the first quarter, 1:30 to go. Handoff again to Thomas, and he goes nowhere.
Good penetration by the Thoroughbreds up the middle there to bust that play up.
Chuck Jones in on the tackle. And we've got a Kentucky State player down. As a trainer will come out.
Can't tell who that is yet.
So there's an injury timeout on the field. 7-0. Kentucky State leading at Central State. Central State threatening.
It's 45.
We're off the air. Is that 45 for Kentucky State?
Yes.
That's Germonta Brisbane. Thanks. Right. Good.
That's all I was saying.
Give a hand for number 45, Brisbane.
Jermonte Brisbane, the injured Kentucky State player, 6'1", 217-pound junior from Johns Island, South Carolina. 2nd and 11 for Central State on the Kentucky State 27-yard line. Stephon Thomas in a quarterback. He fumbled the football. He picks it up, and he's dropped right there. Dropped right there by Curry. Justin Hooks.
Maybe the theme of the game today.
Freshman defensive lineman from Kissimmee, Florida.
Both quarterbacks struggling to keep their hands on the football.
3rd and long for Central State. I think they're going to take a timeout. They are. They're going to take a timeout to Central State, so it'll be 3rd and long for Central State when we come back.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
Television. It clogs and clutters up the mind. It makes a child so dull and blind. They sit and stare and stare and sit until they're hypnotized by it. In almost every house we've been, we've watched them gaping at the screen. That nauseating, foul, repulsive screen. Television. They wonder what they've ever seen.
In that ridiculous machine.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list. You get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Shop and buy online with Ram eShop, where right now get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Matt, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. Get a quote today.
Got what's running through these veins, make way for the king.
Hulu has live TV?
Hulu has live sports?
Well, yes. Hulu does have live sports.
Time's up. I need your answer now.
Hulu has live game shows.
Correct. Hulu also has...
Hulu has live dating shows.
With over 75 live channels.
I choose Hulu. Woo!
Hulu. Flip like cable, stream like Hulu. Time to have Hulu plus live TV.
I am the greatest woman of all time.
I'm out here to prove it to those that have seen me work tirelessly. Those are the people that I'm fighting for.
Kentucky State leads Central State. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Central State on the Kentucky State 28-yard line. Smith started the game at quarterback, and Stephon Thomas is the one that's in now, and that pass is incomplete downfield. It was broken up alongside the far side of the field. It was intended for Darrell Williams. And now Central State will have a 4th down decision to make. Good defensive play there in the backfield for Kentucky State by Artel Banks. A little help along the far sideline. Interesting here for Central State intern head coach George Ragsdale, who's 0-3, took over for Bobby Rome, who resigned after the Fort Valley State game. There's a fourth down pass across the middle, and it hit the wide receiver right in the hands.
If you're a quarterback, you want your wide receiver to come up with that one over the middle there. That would have been a touchdown if he held on to it.
Justin Olabrice there wasn't able to hang on to it, and now Kentucky State will take over 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line. So Kentucky State held there on downs.
Second time today.
That's right. They're 0 for 2 is Central State on 4th down. .49 to go in the second quarter. Jerry in at quarterback. He'll hand off. Big hole there for the ball carrier. That's Sylvan. He keeps on going. He goes all the way down to the 48-yard line, brought down by White, and that's a big gainer there.
Hole opened up perfectly. Silv followed his lineman all the way down. Triple options working perfect.
Silv is a load when he gets in the middle of the field. No doubt about it.
Tough to bring down. We mentioned the stable of running backs earlier. They're using all of them right now.
Jerry under center. Hand it off again to Silv. He'll cross the 50. Tried to hurdle the ball carrier. Went all the way down to the 42-yard line of Central State, and that'll be good for another first down.
2 big gainers in a row. Got to credit the offensive line there.
Darian McAllister will check into the game. He'll go to the far side of the field. Jerry under center. He'll pitch it to Odom, and he won't go anywhere. He stopped right there. Good pursuit by the Central State D-line.
You mentioned the pursuit of the D-line. Absolutely going to have to keep that up, play gap-sound defense against this wing T offense the whole entire game here. Got to play discipline.
It'll be 2nd and 9 for Central State, a gain of 1 on the play. Jerry with it, he'll pitch it this time. And there goes Oliver, and he'll get close to a first down. He's brought down by Nelvon Bessis, defensive back, 6 foot, 180-pound junior from Bedford, Ohio, transfer from Hocking Community College. And Oliver has a first down for Kentucky State. Walker. Kendon Walker on the run. 5'11", 202-pound junior from South Phoenix, Arizona. Transfer from Western Illinois. We're going to get a penalty there, and it looks like it's going to be on Kentucky State.
False start there, moving the yard ball 5 back.
Everett Carabal was early, and they'll back Kentucky State up. 6'3", 285-pound senior from Linwood, California.
Central State really needs to make a stop here, get back in this ball game, get the momentum going in their direction.
They're down 7-0 with 12:20 to go in the first half. There's a handoff. Ball carrier stuffed there in the middle, got all the way down to the 27-yard line.
Tackled by a host of Marauders there. Gain of about 4 yards.
Silv on the carry. Ball now on the 27-yard line of Kentucky State. Jerry faked it. He'll keep it. He'll go all the way down to the 21.
He had the option there, decided to keep it.
brought down by Joe White and several of his friends on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 5 on the 21-yard line of Central State. Jordan Level will check back into the game. 6 foot, 296-pound senior from Detroit, Michigan. Went to Oak Park High School. He'll fake it, does Jerry, and he'll pitch it. There's Jackson with it, and good pursuit there. He stopped. He's short of the first down.
Jackson picks up the first down there.
Did get it. It looked like he was short from here. He did get it.
It's all about the angle.
So now it'll be 1st and 10 for Central State. Or for Kentucky State. They'll have it on the Central State 15-yard line. In the wing tee, in tight. McAllister on the near side of the field. They'll hand it off. Silv there brought down by Holloway and several of his teammates.
Holloway had a big play in the meeting earlier this year. Forced a fumble that led to a score for Central State.
Keandre Powell in on the play also.
Could really use one of those now.
He's 2nd and 7 for Kentucky State on the Central State 13-yard line. 9:40 to go in the first half. There's a pitch. Ball carrier there's Walker. Goes along the near sideline. He'll spot it right there on the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Kentucky State. So this wing tee is running like a well-oiled machine right now. That Kentucky State offensive line is definitely winning the battle with the Central State D-line. There's a handoff up the middle. Silv again on the carry. Now we've got a flag on the field as we have some extracurricular activities. We'll let the officials sort that out. It doesn't matter how many Central State is putting in the box. Kentucky State is winning the battle. I mean, they've got 9-10 guys in the box, and the offensive line is still be able to get a good push.
Yeah, and that's the key part of the Marauders' defense. You got to play gap sound here. They're not doing that. Kentucky State's getting the push. Silva's running right behind them. Odom, all the running backs are getting in.
It'll be 2nd and goal on the 4. They'll hand it off to Silv again. Is he in? It's really close. Touchdown. So a 4-yard touchdown run by Brett Silv, and Kentucky State leads at 13-0 with the extra point to come. It's a dominant performance by the Kentucky State offensive line.
That's 2 rushing touchdowns inside of 5 yards here for the Thoroughbreds.
The first one was on 4th and 1 on the 3-yard line when they decided to go for it on their opening drive of the game. Here's Beza for the extra point, but we have a flag on the play. Looks like we're going to get a penalty on Kentucky State. Legal procedure, and that'll back them up 5 yards. Gerardo Beza, 5'10", 187-pound freshman from Boza, Alabama. As we'll wait for the extra point here. 8:42 to go in the second quarter. But all Kentucky State thus far, but Central State they've moved the football, they just haven't been able to cash in. They have kicking problems this week with their field goal kicker chairs out, and they don't have a backup kicker. There's the extra point, and And it's up and it's good. 14-0. Kentucky State leading it. This is the SIAC on ESPN+.
Really hard to see it down that way for me.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors
But
makes
you
it
can see it though, right?
ever to get what you
That's
need
all that matters.
and have fun out there.
So we have
get
a
free
4-yard,
shipping on your
3-yard
favorite brands at
touchdown, right?
Academy.com or get free
By Sylv and
curbside
Jerry.
in-store
Right.
pickup at your Academy store.
Yep.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of
marking
how
where the
easy it
drive
is to
starts
save
each time.
energy at home.
Continue.
Because it's often as
Yeah, I just
simple as
don't
a
have
quiz
the stats on how many. Does it say how many plays
or
the
as
drive
easy
was
as
and
a
all
lift.
that? And how many yards each drive went?
It could be a little
There's the
squeeze
scoring plays right there. Hit that.
or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you
Tell me
save
how-
energy for the bigger things in life.
No, that's not. I'm saying
Visit
how many plays
GeorgiaPower.com
was
for
the
tips
drive?
and programs
How
to
many
help
plays
save
and how many
energy
yards on
and
the
money.
drive? It's not doing that.
Georgia
It's-
Power is
keeping
here
up
with
with
a
it here.
little
That's what I'm
reminder
saying.
of how
Started
easy
on
it is to
22,
save
started
energy
on
at home.
30.
Did they go?
I'll start keeping
Or
up
as
with it.
easy
Yeah,
as a
if
lift.
you can. It's okay if you can't. Don't
It could
worry.
be a little squeeze.
Kentucky State leading at 14-0. 3-yard touchdown run by quarterback Jonathan Jerry and a 4-yard run by Brett Sylv. That's where we stand. KO will kick it off. They'll catch it there on the 11 out to the 20. Ball carrier will come out to the 23-yard line. That'll be Kenyadis Hollins, the 6-foot, 195-pound freshman from Euclid, Ohio. Euclid High, Ohio. Now, Central State will take over 1st and 10. On their own 23-yard line, down by 14. And they've been able to move the football, they just haven't been able to cash in. They're 0 for 2 on 4th down thus far. Jacoby Smith started at quarterback, and Stephon Thomas has taken over the rest of the way thus far. Stephon Thomas, 6', 280-pound freshman from Springfield, Ohio. Central State playing several freshmen on offense today due to injuries. There's Thomas, he's able to get away, and he throws it, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Syed Sidibe. McAllister was the closest defender there for Kentucky State. McFarland was the nearest defender, and for Kentucky State, or Central State, young team out on the field today, playing several freshmen on offense, playing 7 freshmen on offense. Tough to do, tough sledding. Ton of injuries this year for Central State. There's a pass caught, complete on the near side. Nice pitch and catch there for Delane Brown from Thomas. That'll gain a few. It'll make it 3rd and long.
With a nice route on the outside there. Pitch and catch. Stephen Thomas starting to really settle down.
3rd, about 6.5. And Thomas didn't know. It snapped to him. He'll have to recover it. The ball is still loose. We'll see who comes up with it. Kentucky State does, and a costly turnover there.
Again, it's been the theme all day. Quarterbacks putting the ball on the ground. Thoroughbreds able to take full advantage.
So, Kentucky State.
It's not the first sounds of jingle bells that mark the official start of the holidays, or the first snow. The holidays start when you say they do. That's why our Black Friday savings last for 30 days. So shop early, or 5 minutes before the party. Whether you're a holiday planner or a procrastinator, we've got 30 days of savings for you. So make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Peloton, come on, let's get this workout started. Heart rate stays up. We're moving to the mat. Let's go, Peloton. Bring that thunder. As you rotate, exhale. We did it together, Peloton.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show 'em who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
It's your Uncle Cooper. Your SUV is a multi-purpose tool, like these Cooper rugged Treks. And with dual sidewalls, it's like having a multi-tool that can look like a completely different multi-tool. Go with the Coopers.
Touchdown, they'll mark it inside the 1.
Will be just short. They're going to give him that first down.
Kennebrew and company on the tackle.
First and goal.
McAllister comes out, and Jordan Level will come in for Kentucky State. It will be first and goal inside the Central State 1-yard line. Jerry under center. He'll hand it off to Shaquan Oliver, and he's in for a touchdown. So Shaquan Oliver, the fullback from Montclair, New Jersey, and he's on the board, and Kentucky State leading it 20-0. And JJ, that was just a huge, costly turnover.
You can't have those down there in your own territory. That's 3 rushing touchdowns. Wing T offense is clicking. This is a tough hole for the Marauders.
Miscommunication there on the snap from the center to Thomas. He just didn't know it was coming, and by the time he did, it hit his shoulder, and trouble ensued there for Central State after that. Is now Beza will try the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Kentucky State in control. They lead it 21-0 with 6:33 to go in the second half. A dominant performance so far by the Thoroughbreds.
You love to play. Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at
Reset that clock. You don't have any stats, do you? Don't worry about it. That's what you got so far? When'd you get that?
After the first quarter.
Together we bring out
After the first quarter.
Okay.
So it's not that current.
No, it's
creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist, or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy.
KO set to kick it off. The 200-pound senior from Washington, D.C. Kentucky State, a dominant performance thus far. They lead it 21-0 over Central State. 6:33 to go in the first half. It's going to come to Hollins. He'll fumble the football, though. He'll pick it up on the 10. He gets away from one tackler and can't avoid the second. And Central State will start off in poor field position as Hollins fumbled the football on the kick return.
Special teams can be very important in a game, the third phase. Don't want to fumble it right there. You want to pick it up, get it clean, get as many yards as you can there. Put you behind the chains, behind the 8 ball.
All right, let's see. It'll be 1st and 10 for Central State on their own 13-yard line. They're in the spread. Thomas still in at quarterback. They hand it off to Bubba Thomas. He doesn't go very far. Brought down by Chuck Jones on the play.
More tempo from the Marauders.
Tempo is correct. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. Darrell Williams in motion. They pass it. Pass is caught by Olabrice right there at the 15-yard line. Brought down there by Artest Banks. Now it's going to be 3rd and a little over 5 for Central State on the pitch and catch from Thomas to Olabrice.
Olabrice, nice in route there.
Got a back in the background with him, does Thomas. In the backfield now he rolls out, does Thomas. Throws across the field, and that could have been intercepted. That was dropped right there. It was intended for Syed Sidibe, and it was dropped by Trevon Pope, the defensive back, 6'2", 185-pound freshman from College Park, Georgia. He had him an interception, but he wasn't able to hang on, and now Central State will have to punt it away. At least they were thinking they'll punt it away. They may pooch punt it. We'll see. It's 4th and 5 in your own territory, down by 21. You've got to punt it here. Stephon Thomas will pooch punt it, and it's not a good one. But it's going to take a Central State bounce. And it's going to go all the way down to the Kentucky State will take over there. 1st and 10 on their own 43 as it was down by Darrell Williams. So Kentucky State will have it. Down by 21.
It's not the first sounds of jingle bells that mark the official start of the holidays, or the first snow. The holidays start when you say they do. That's why our Black Friday savings last for 30 days. So shop early, or 5 minutes before the party. Whether you're a holiday planner or a procrastinator, we've got 30 days of savings for you. So make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Today, foodies everywhere are combining new ingredients with old favorites. That's why they're using Tony Chachere's famous Creole seasoning blends. They add big flavor to your favorite recipes, and that's worth sharing. Tony Chachere's makes everything taste great.
Introducing Stocks by the Slice from Fidelity. Now you can trade stocks and ETFs for any amount you choose, instead of buying by the share. And Fidelity allows you to trade fractional shares of stocks and ETFs for as little as $1. That's more choice and more flexibility than you'll find at Schwab. All with no commissions, no account fees, and no minimums. Stocks by the slice from Fidelity. Get your slice today.
When you spend all year serving others, you don't just land on the nice list. You get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
This time, everybody has a shot. Welcome to a new time. Anyone's time.
This is a dream come true.
Want to turn back?
Nope, just getting started.
It 21-0. They have it 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. Jerry under center. They just went away from the wing tee there. That was a pro-style play there. Pass is deflected. Good pursuit there by Jamal Holloway. He got a piece of that football. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Kentucky State. You know, Central State, they're playing 10 first-year players on defense and 7 on offense, JJ, and that's really tough sledding for a team. You know, they've been through a lot of injuries this year, but Central State's defense held Lane, the number one offense in the SIAC, to 16 points in that 16-14 loss last week. They led 14-0. But today, it's been the opposite. Central State has had their way. They have won the battle on the line of scrimmage. There's a pitch there to Walker, and Walker for a big gain all the way down to the Central State 30-yard line as he's finally brought down there by Keandre Powell. And JJ, like I mentioned, tough sledding for a defense that's so young.
Absolutely. You lost 7 straight. You're playing for pride in this one. 7 newcomers or freshmen on this team. It's a lot of young talent.
All-American Kalen Abrams is out, and he's been out. He's missed several games due to an injury, and that really has hurt Central State and the linebacking position. You lose an All-American, that's going to hurt the team. There's a handoff. And Conway on the carry. That's his first of the day. Christopher Conway. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is. So, Christopher Conway, the fullback, the freshman from Riverdale, Georgia. Dutchtown High School. Well, evidently, they picked up the flag. There is no flag on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for Kentucky State on the Central State 27-yard line. There's a pitch to Walker trying to get around the corner. He can't. Good play by the Marauders defensively there by Elijah Burton, 5'10", 170-pound freshman from Columbus, Ohio, Northland High School. Good pursuit there.
Yeah, Burton made a great play there. Wrapped up, brought him down. Walker in the open field. It's a great open field tackle. His coach is going to be happy.
Second quarter, 21-0. Touchdowns by Jerry, Silv,
and Oliver.
There's the handoff to Odom on the pitch.
And speaking of Walker, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday.
He's having a good day thus far on his birthday. It's going to be 4th and short for Kentucky State. It'll be 4th and 2. Central State will take a timeout, and Kentucky State will talk it over. And critical play for the Marauders on defense when we come back.
Right now, you're meeting with your position coaches. You're getting that last vote of confidence. It's a 4th down play. This is a real game.
For Central State, it's a must. They're down by 21. They've got to come up with a play here They've got to get a rest. They haven't tried to really run the football at all to try to establish the run. They've only have 6 active offensive lines due to injuries. One of them is converted from the defensive line. That's James Drain, number 99. And your emergency offensive lineman is Elijah Slaughter. So it's just really tough on a team so young and so depleted. But at the same time, they're not trying to run the football to give their defense a rest. You know, Bubba Thomas broke off a good carry earlier, but that's really about it. Haven't really seen DeMonte Dunlap at all in this game.
The defense needs to do itself a favor here, get off the field. Offense needs to get a couple first downs for the Marauders.
4th and 2, they'll hand it off. There's a big hole. That's a first down, and that's more, and that's Christopher Conway. So Conway will get the first down for Kentucky State.
Second carry of the ball game. Big run there. Nice hole. Great job by the offensive line.
That left side of the offensive line is really doing the job for Kentucky State. 2:20 to go in the half. They're up by 3 touchdowns. They're looking for more. Jordan Level will come into the game.
If Kentucky State puts it in the end zone here, it's going to be a tough hole for the Marauders to come out of.
They haven't attempted a pass all day, to my knowledge. Now they're going to attempt one. Oh, that was almost intercepted. Oh, good defensive play there by William Dukes to be able to read that. There is a flag on the play. Dukes, the freshman from Pinkerton, Ohio, went to Pinkerton Central High School, a really good high school football program in the state of Ohio. And we've got a penalty here. We'll see what it is.
Nearly made that play.
I think it's a personal foul, but we'll find out shortly. Yes, it is a personal foul, roughing the passer. That'll be on Central State, and that'll be first down for Kentucky State. Another crucial penalty here on the Marauders. I just mentioned they hadn't tried a pass all day, and they tried one there.
First time of the game's a charm.
1:55 to go in the first half. Here comes Jordan Level back into the game. We'll see if they get him the football. The senior from Detroit, Michigan, from Oak Park High School. There's a handoff. It'll go to Oliver. And he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. The Anthony Perry on the play, 6 foot, 265-pound freshman from Louisville. Trinity High School just up the road from here. Up by 64.
Perry made a great play there. Got off his defender, shucked him, brought him to the ground.
The officials are we've got an injury timeout. They'll take one. As a Central State player is down.
Haven't been able to see the number yet.
Right. Trying to think it's, I believe, I can't tell who it is. You see who it is. He cannot tell. I'll bring him up slowly here. Standing next to the injured player is Keandre Powell.
It's Holloway walking off the field a little shaken up.
Well, they can't afford to lose him. He was the SIAC newcomer of the week. Last week was Holloway. Had 12 tackles and a sack. They cannot lose this stalwart on the defensive line for the Marauders. They're already thin there.
Now, Holloway is one of the best defenders on this Marauders team. I mentioned it earlier. He forced a fumble in the meeting earlier. That's not a good sign for the Marauders.
And today's game will count as an SIAC conference game for each team. When they played in week 1, it only counted for a conference game for Central State. We mentioned earlier in the pregame that if Kentucky State wins this game today and they get some help from their friends from Tuskegee, who they defeated last week 42-35, if Tuskegee can upset Miles, Kentucky State will play in the SIAC Western Division Championship game next week. Second and goal here for the Thoroughbreds. They have it around the 5-yard line. There's a pass, and that's going to go to Isaiah Jackson, and he's going to walk into the end zone untouched. So Jerry will get credit for a touchdown pass there to Isaiah Jackson, 5'9", 190-pound sophomore from Brunswick. JJ, they thought they were running the football there. They were completely fooled.
Yeah, completely fooled. Quick pitch on the outside there. Nice, easy pass. That gets a quarterback confidence way, way up.
So 27-0 here is Gerardo Beza will attempt it. And it's up and it is good. 28-0. It's been all Kentucky State. 52 seconds to go in the first half. And JJ, they're not going to have time to run the football here. We mentioned it earlier. They've relied on the pass. Central State does have 2 timeouts remaining in the first half. What are you looking for offensively? Be trying to spread them out? Are you looking for them to try to get the ball downfield, or are you looking for a pitch and catch variety?
Well, if I'm Central State here, I'm really trying to do some long handoffs. It looks like they've pretty much abandoned the run. I want to see short passes, long handoffs, throw the ball on the outside, get the players in space. You're running the spread offense. Try and spread these guys out, get your playmakers in space, and try and get back in this ball game.
In other words, leave a back in the background, in the backfield, and if you got an option to hand off to them, if you see that Kentucky State doesn't have enough players up front where you could successfully run the ball, and the clock does stop on a first down, but you're not going to be able to do that too many times because you've only got 52 seconds in the half. But yes, get to the sideline or get to the middle, and you're going to go no huddle the rest of the way. Kale will kick it off. Out to the 15 and dropped right there on the 17-yard line is Brandon Brock. McDuffie on the tackle.
McDuffie made a great open field tackle there in special teams.
Sure did. Got him right there on the shoelaces. Now they've got a long way to go to Central State. They've got 84 yards to go for a touchdown. And JJ, here's another thing in play. Their field goal kicker, they don't have one today. Chairs is out with an injury. And a long way to go and a short time to get there. Thomas rolling out, being chased. He'll get rid of it, and it's out of bounds. Good pursuit there by Nathaniel Miles Jr., the 6'2", 210-pound senior from Palmdale. And it'll be second and long for Central State. It's hard to throw the football when you don't have a lot of time in the pocket.
You're absolutely right. You force the quarterback outside. No one's wide open. Overthrew his receiver, Sidibe.
2nd and 10 for Central State. Thomas looking on the screen, but really good play there by Justin Hooks. He smelled it. No, excuse me, that wasn't Justin Hooks. That was
Chuck Jones.
Chuck Jones. A 90 looked like a 30.
Great play.
Great play by the linebacker from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Went to Ann Arbor's Skyline, a transfer from Central Michigan. Good play by Chuck Jones. He smelled that screen right there.
He saw that in film all week for sure.
3rd and 10. Thomas looking, he rolls out along the far side, and that's incomplete. It was intended for Syed Sidibe. Over there for Kentucky State was Trevon Pope. And that's the end of the first half. Kentucky State leading it 21-0. It's been all Kentucky State, 28-0. It's been all Kentucky State thus far.
Touchdown, Auburn.
Touchdown, Auburn! Yeah! Woo!
Nice. The new Frontier I ordered is here.
TiVo got a new Frontier.
Hey, I found a french fry on the couch.
Couch fry. Barry found the couch fry.
Those Auburn guys have a weird way of celebrating.
Woo!
Ebenezer. Ebenezer.
Really?
First, you will see the past.
Excuse me. Follow through.
And then the present. And finally, Ebenezer, the future.
Introducing the all-electric EQS. Happy holidays from Mercedes-Benz.
Back with your check. Yep.
It's okay, everyone. I got this.
Are you a doctor?
Negative. I just watch a ton of medical dramas on Sling TV. Good news, her kidneys are beating.
Sling has live sports, news, and entertainment. It's the live TV you love and on demand for just $35 a month.
I need tweezers, rubbing alcohol, and a Western omelet.
With Sling, you're confident you get the best of live TV.
You're gonna be fine.
Maybe too confident. Get your first month now for only $10. Sling.
At Skill, innovation has always powered us. And now Skill runs on advanced lithium battery technology, delivering longer runtime, maximum power, and 5-minute recharging. Powering your tools and your tech. Skill, the tools to do the job, the technology to do it better.
This is Henry.
When I break a long run, I'm talking long. That's why I use Old Spice Triple Protection Sweat Defense.
There he goes.
It's not just strong, it's strong. Old Spice works harder for longer. So when it's time to eat, I'm gonna eat.
Hey, Derek, man, you gonna be much longer.
This is gonna be a minute. Derek, come on. Derek.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there. DAV helps veterans and their families get the benefits they've earned. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
20 years of heartbreaks and heartaches, sleepless nights, and the greatest victories. To get to the Super Bowl is hard. To win is even harder. Realizing my potential has been what my career has been all about.
Are you ready for a showdown in the Bay on Monday night? Is Stafford ready to be an MVP for LA? Are you ready?
Undefeated Terrence Crawford will face Sean Porter.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. The thing got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king. Look at me now, you can't hold me down. So give me the crown. Thing got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
State. Put some to eat.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't want
I'm
to eat
good.
the sandwiches in there, man.
I'm good.
They're good.
I'll wait till after, I promise. If
Really?
there's any.
Why?
My mind's on the game, Todd.
Oh.
That was actually the second passage of the second one.
I'm gonna get us back from commercial around with 5 minutes left at halftime. Is that all right?
Yeah.
What?
5 minutes left at halftime.
So just like be a long break, basically?
Yeah. So right now,
So how long we gonna be on here?
during halftime, 5 minutes. The last 5 minutes.
And then we'll get back. We can talk for 5 minutes.
Okay. Here's a walkie-talkie.
First touch pass.
But that's what I said. I said to my knowledge that was the first pass.
No, I know. I just noticed it on the stat sheet. No, they only called it one. Oh, yeah, there was a penalty. There was a penalty on the incompletion. There wasn't a pass. Yeah, there was a first stop.
I'm not doing the band, so I can drop this in the track. Well, no, I can't. Now I'm going to drive the bus at halftime. First, we'll talk about Central State offensively. Then we'll talk about Kentucky State defensively,
And then vice versa.
and vice versa. Right.
I'm going to let you lead it.
I'll do Central State off. Or we'll just talk about Central State. Yeah, we'll talk about Central State offensively versus Kentucky State. And then we'll do Kentucky State offensively versus Central State defensively. How many yards does Silv have at the half?
65.
He only had 74 in the first contest. So, you know, didn't they credit him for a touchdown pass? That was a pass.
I was trying to tell you it was a lateral.
No, he did this.
But it was behind him.
I thought it was a forward pass.
Okay.
Well, they don't even have it. They're not even caught up. That's not caught up. There's only 2 touchdowns there.
I know.
See if they got another updated one.
That's the most they got, buddy. I asked.
Let me go. Where did you go?
The guy came back and gave it to me.
Where did he come from? Who is? I'll show you. Yeah.
Must create either a marching drill or a musical arrangement for the halftime show. In addition to their creation, they must also teach the drill and song arrangement to the band. Enter to learn, go out to serve, and in all things, excellence. First, we have Mr.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
Today's pros need today's tools, and nobody understands that better than the Home Depot. Our online project calculators cut guesswork and extra trips. Job site delivery frees you up to focus on the task at hand. And if you don't want to buy equipment, you can rent it. That's how today's pros get more done. New tech, new tools, old-fashioned hard work. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
When you spend all year serving others, you don't just land on the nice list, you get rewarded. by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Rib-shaped sandwich. Arby's real country-style rib sandwich. Hilarious. Glorious. What? What? Restructured pork patty shaped like a miniature rack of ribs. Real country-style ribs. On an Arby's sandwich. Arby's, we have the meat.
How's Sanchez looking?
With your QB's increased spin rate, any pass with a launch angle of at least 43 degrees puts Sanchez in the end zone.
You a data analyst or something?
An investor in Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations like AI statistical analysis software.
How am I going to do?
Become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ. Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
When I listen to my Sonos, I feel everything.
I can't imagine cooking without Sonos in the kitchen.
It literally makes the food taste better.
It does make the food
She's in
taste
there,
better.
she's stirring.
When you hear the crowd, it's infectious. It's like we're at the game.
I was sold with the theater setup because I'm a big movie fan, and
Right.
you want to be able to feel like you're there.
It's just so simple. Helps you stay in the moment. I get rid of my couch before I get rid of my Sonos.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
During Walmart's Black Friday deals for days, there's all the best deals. Score Wednesday online or Friday in store. This season, head to Walmart's Black Friday deals for days.
First, you will see the past. And then the present. And finally, Ebenezer, the future.
Introducing the all-electric EQS.
This season, home is more than a couch in front of a television. It's a stadium or any game day destination where fans can finally reunite. Wherever your home team plays, take your fandom further with savings up to 15 cents per gallon for fuel rewards members at Shell.
Are you ready for a showdown in the Bay on Monday night? Is Stafford ready to be an MVP for LA? Are you ready?
All time dating back to 1947, 36 to 24 to 1. But Central State, JJ, they're offensive. They've really had the push on the offensive line against that Marauder defensive line. You know, Central State playing 10 first-year players on offense and defense. 7 of them are freshmen. Tough sledding for an intern head coach for Central State defensively, and head coach George Ragsdale when Bobby Rome resigned back after the Fort Valley State game. So he's 0-3 thus far. But Central State, Kentucky State offensively has just really dominated the game with a push up front.
Yeah, the push up front, the backs are falling right in behind. On his birthday, Kendon Walker averaging over 12 and a half yards a carry. The Silv Bullet has got a touchdown on the day. He's averaging 6.5 yards a carry. If you're Central State, you have got to stop that rushing attack. Got to force them to do something else. And we mentioned it, Central State's got to get off the field on defense.
Central State picking off where they did in the first meeting. Christopher Conway had 93 yards rushing in the first meeting against Central State. Brett Silv had 74. Kendon Walker had 89. The game plan is really simple for Kentucky State offensively. It doesn't matter how many men Central State can put in the box. They're able to run the football. What do you do if you're obviously if you're Kentucky State, you're sticking with a game plan. What do you do with Central State in this case? It doesn't matter how many men they put in the box. What do you do?
It's all about halftime adjustments from here. If you're Central State, again, you got to start playing gap sound defense. You got to let your in this triple option. You have to account for the pitch man. The quarterback's doing a great job of leveraging the linebacker to make moves. Take advantage of that. You have to find a way to put pressure on the inside of this and keep them in between the tackles. That's where Central State is actually stopping them. But on the perimeter, they're getting beat.
And Jamal Holloway, he was injured there towards the end of the first half. The SIAC newcomer of the week last week, they can't afford to lose him.
They really can't. This is the third time I've said it. Holloway forced a fumble in the earlier meeting, which was recovered for a touchdown there. They're going to need to force another turnover or two to get back in this game. That's the only way you can do it.
Freshman linebacker Justice Thompson had 14 tackles last week against Lane. We really haven't called his name during this game, so you're correct. The Kentucky State is winning the battle along the line of scrimmage, and by the time Central State's making tackles, it's in the secondary. For Central State on offense, they're not able to run the football. They have 2 yards rushing, nor have they really attempted to rush the football. Bubba Thomas had a nice run earlier in the half, but as a unit, they're not able to, their offensive line's not getting a push. And remember, they're short. They're only playing with 6 offensive linemen.
Yeah, it's tough to do when you're a young football team like this. In the second half, you really honestly have to get Bubba Thomas going. He's got over 4.5 yards a carry in the 3 carries he did have. Got to find a way to hold on to the football, keep your defense off the field, and you got to come out here and you got to score on your first drive.
And Central State offensively, they started Jacoby Smith at quarterback, the transfer from Mississippi State for a series, and then it's been all Stephon Thompson, the freshman from Springfield, Ohio. We were checking to see if there was an injury to Jacoby Smith. There was. We do not know what that injury is and whether he's available for the second half. Plus, we mentioned Central State can't run the football. What do you do if you can't run? You've got a freshman quarterback. You're going to play 5 wide. What would you do to try to get this offense going?
RPO, you got to make sure you can get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. You got to call an offense to the skill set the quarterback has. Again, I mentioned long handoffs in the first half. Get your quarterback some confidence with the outside handoff, maybe a wide receiver jailbreak screen. You got to do something to get this thoroughbred defense off you because they're suffocating you. 50 total yards here in the first half for the Marauders. That's not going to win you a football game.
Well, the quick hitter may help Central State. I've done one of their games this season against Miles. Best thing they did would go into the no huddle, run a draw every once in a while, and get it out on a quick wide receiver screen. So getting that quick wide receiver screen may help them out as we're getting ready to kick off here to start the second half. But Kentucky State, real quickly, offensively, they're just no change. They're just going to keep running the football. Here it is. and
you
try to
stop
stop us, and they can't. And that's where we are right now, 28-0 to start the second half.
Central State's going to need a stop right here.
Joe White to kick it off, the linebacker. It's picked up there on the 38-yard line. That's where Central State or Kentucky State will take over. The officials will break up the players here, and Oliver's the one that fell on the football, so that's where Kentucky State will have it. And hopefully we don't have a penalty here. It doesn't look like we do. I didn't see any flags on the play, as the officials were very quick to separate the players. Jonathan Jerry started the scoring out with a 3-yard touchdown run went for it on 4th and less than 1. Brett Silv made it 14-0, and then 21-0 on a touchdown run by Oliver, and then Jackson made it 28-0, and that's where we stand to start the third quarter. Jerry under center, he'll pitch it, and there goes Walker, and he's got a big hole. Walker could go all the way. He breaks the tackle. Touchdown.
That's an explosive play there, Todd, by Kendon Walker on his birthday. What a game.
Kendon Walker on the big touchdown run. That was 58 yards, and that is a fantastic way to start the second half on a 58-yard touchdown run from Kendon Walker. He broke a couple tackles there, and he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone. Unbelievable play. Unbelievable play. That's the most explosive play of the game so far.
Walker showed his speed, and what a start for Kentucky State here in the second half. As Beza will attempt the extra point, and it's good. 35-0 Kentucky State. It's all Kentucky State. Actually, this is worse for me. I'm hearing
for all the ways you love to play. Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at Academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy.
All right. Is that his first touchdown of the day? Yeah. Yeah, it's his first touchdown. All right. Here we go. Ball carry on the 10, the 15, the 20, and all the way out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky State leading at 28-0. It's been all Kentucky State. Kendon Walker on a 58-yard touchdown run on the first play of the second half for the Thoroughbreds. He now has 109 yards rushing on the day, and we'll see what Central State does on its first possession of the second half. Down
big.
35-0.
If you're Central State here, you got to have something positive coming out of halftime. You absolutely have to if you want to get back in this ball game. Look for Sidibe on the outside here.
Well, they had some first downs on the opening drive and got stopped on fourth down. There's a handoff there, and nowhere goes the ball carrier. No chance.
It's like Chuck Jones on the tackle there.
Jones on the tackle along with several of his friends, and Bubba Thomas actually lost yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13 for Central State on their own 22-yard line. Jacoby Smith in the gun as he starts the second half at quarterback like he started the first series, and then it was Stephon Thomas the rest of the way. Here's Smith, pitch and catch, caught there by Delane Brown on the far sideline. Brought down there by Emory Bryant on the pitch and catch play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Marauders.
Emory Bryant playing both ways a little bit today. Had a good dig route there, the wide receiver Brown did. Bryant right there to make the play.
Emory Bryant was 2nd for Kentucky State in tackles last week. An outstanding talent playing each way. Here's Smith in the gun. He's being pressured. He stepped up and he's dropped. Dropped right there by Curry. But Hooks. And Jones on the play. Jones at 30 looks like a 90 from up here. And now we've got a Kentucky State player down. And I'll tell you what, Chuck Jones has made several really good plays here, JJ. He's had several sacks thus far.
He's all over the field. He's getting after it. And again, man, defensive pressure can win you a ball game.
The transfer from Central Michigan University has played an outstanding game.
The old Chippewas.
A big difference maker for Kentucky State. It's going to be 4th and long for Central State. Be 4th and 16. They'll have to pooch punt it away as they look like they're going to go for it, but they will not. Smith will get the ball and simply pooch punt it. No way are they going down 35 points going for it on 4th and 16 in their own territory. He gets a good bounce. Nobody back there for Kentucky State to receive the punt. I don't know why you do that, but Syed Sidibe will pick it up. And Kentucky State will start their 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. It's been all Kentucky State thus far.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Introducing Stocks by the Slice from Fidelity. Now you can trade stocks and ETFs for any amount you choose, instead of buying by the share. And Fidelity allows you to trade fractional shares of stocks and ETFs for as little as $1. That's more choice and more flexibility than you'll find at Schwab. All with no commissions, no account fees, and no minimums. Stocks by the slice from Fidelity. Get your slice today.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
Join Peyton and Eli on ESPN2
You had a knife and fork. Are you breathing?
as they welcome special guests and break down the game as only they
I
can.
never wanted to tackle anybody. Eli, we know this. It was pretty obvious, man.
Monday Night Football with Peyton and Eli on ESPN2.
Division is a champion. We'll earn a chance to host the annual SIAC Football Championship on November 13th. Fans, visit www.thesiac.com for your official conference and championship gear. And speaking of the SIC and the conference championship game, Kentucky State up here 35-0. If they win, and Tuskegee upsets Miles today, and they're leading of 14-13, Kentucky State would be the Western Division champion, and they would play in next week's game. A 7-yard gain on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Thoroughbreds, and everything seems to be going their way on senior day here. There's a handoff, crosses the 45 out to the 46 as the ball carrier there. Good run there for Brett Silv.
Brought down on the play by a Terry, Central State. And on senior day, Charlie Jackson's got to be really happy with this team.
It's been all Kentucky State thus far. Central State had its chances early on, went for it on a 4th and 9 and was stopped inches short. And from that point on, it's been all Kentucky State.
It's been a key play in this game.
There's a handoff. Ball carrier will go about a yard on the play, if that. Good pursuit by the Central State defensive line there.
You may even see Kentucky State almost slow things down. And it looks like they are doing just that.
Silv on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 9. On their own 47-yard line. Jerry, he'll pitch it there. Great decision. Got it up to Isaiah Jackson. Big hit there by Justice Thompson as he stopped him short of the 1st down. Way to read that by Jerry. Good read there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great read. Late pitch. Again, keeping the linebackers in their home. Perfect play.
3rd and 2 on the 46-yard line. 10:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. All Thoroughbreds up 35-0. There's a handoff to Conway, and he's got another Kentucky State 1st down.
Conway's been running physical between the tackles today.
Conway, we mentioned at the half, at 93 yards on 13 carries in the first meeting, and this onslaught / stable of running backs for Kentucky State is relentless. They are wearing the Central State defense down. Now it's 1st and 10 on the Central State 42. Jerry will keep it now. He'll pitch it. Good pursuit there by the Central State defense.
It's the best they've played against that perimeter option the entire day. Need to continue to do that to get
Otis
back into
Odom on the short gain. Holloway over there in on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12, a loss of 2 on the play. They have two wide receivers now, a little bit of a change in formation here for the Thoroughbreds. Jerry back to pass. It's caught, complete, along the near sideline, and there he goes. Is somebody going to get him? No, that's going to be a Kentucky State touchdown, and that's Devin McCoy. 6'5", 220-pound junior from North Charleston, South Carolina, has a touchdown pass. And the Thoroughbreds are now up 41-0.
And another explosive play, this time a touchdown pass from Perry. Credit the lineman, 52, Elijah Hernandez, for getting downfield and not getting a penalty there, giving his wide receiver a great block, leading his way to the end zone.
So, change of formation helped out Kentucky State and may have confused Central State. As Basil will go ahead and attempt the extra point. Snap was low, it's up, and it is good. Great job there by the holder to hang on to that one.
I was going to say the same thing.
Now it's 42-0. Kentucky State, a dominant performance here, trying to win the SIAC West.
As a global bank, our game plan is to help clients manage their money. We're a team of challengers, thinkers, and go-getters. Together, we bring out the best in each other. With our partner SIAC, we're creating pathways for the next generation of talent. We're scouting bankers, advisors, techies, and yes, athletes. Kick off your career with UBS.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at Academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money. Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist, or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze, or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money.
A 44-yard touchdown pass from Jonathan Jerry on the screen over to Devin McCoy, and 42-0. A thoroughly dominated contest for the Kentucky State Thoroughbreds as they have dominated this football game from Jump Street. And that's where we stand as they kick it off. Jones on the return out to the 15, trying to get to the 20. He just made it there. And that's where Central State will take over as he was brought down on the kickoff by Brisbane. 42-0. 8:46 to go in the third quarter. Kentucky State doing its part, trying to win the SIAC West. And Tuskegee, last score we had, is trying to spoil Miles' season. They're leading 14-13. We'll see if the score holds. If each score holds, if it does, Kentucky State will play in the championship game. There's a handoff to Bubba Thomas. He spins and twirls. He'll cross the 21-yard line. Brought down there by Theron Foreman and company.
Nice spin move there.
Elijah Grant also in on the play.
The Thoroughbreds were there to stop it.
It was a nice spin move. He got what he could get. He didn't have much of an opening. You're correct. 2nd and 9. Thomas looking, Smith looking on the rollout. Passes dropped. Dropped there by Olabryce. It'll be 3rd and long for Central State. And whether Smith is in there or Thomas is in there, they don't have a lot of time to throw the ball.
Yeah, and instantaneously they're getting the ball in the shotgun formation, and Chuck Jones and this front seven, the thoroughbreds, is getting right after the quarterback. It's got to be frustrating.
When you're this thin, I can't emphasize it enough, as Central State, and you're playing all these young players, you're going to take your lumps. And they're unfortunately taking theirs today. In motion, Darrell Williams. Now we got flags flying as Smith will pass it. Tender for Olabryce. No good. He was covered on the play by Miles, and we'll see what the flags bring here.
Looks like it was a free play. It might be offsides on the thoroughbreds here.
It's against Central State. And more problems offensively for the Marauders. No, I guess it is. They point. It is against Kentucky State. You were right. They pointed towards Central State. That's all right. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Central State on their own 26-yard line. Smith in the gun. Darrell Williams in motion. Smith looking, passed. Oh, right there he had Olabryce open. He threw it behind him, and now it'll be 4th down.
More pressure caused Olabryce to break his route off early. Overthrows the receiver right through his hands. Textbook defense.
Now it's 4th and 4 for Central State, and they're going to have to punt it away. Regardless of the score, you're down 42-0 with 7:31 to go in the third. You've got to get rid of the football. You can't go for it and put your defense in this position. They do pooch punt it. And again, it takes the Central State bounce. The pooch punt has worked out well for Central State, and it's down on the Kentucky State 45-yard line by Juwan Jones. So that's where Kentucky State will take over. Up 42, and JJ, they're going to run the football here. They're not going to put it up in the air. Why would you?
Now it's really for Kentucky State and the birthday boy, Charlie Jackson, 45 today. Happy birthday to the head coach. He's going to take his. He's not going to take his foot off the gas. He may get some young guys, put them in here, get some experience in a game like this.
Homecoming season is here, and Academy is everything you celebrate. Visit your local Academy store today or shop online at academy.com to get all the top tailgate gear for the Yard Light coolers, drinkware, canopies, and grills. So don't wait. Pick up everything you need to celebrate Academy Sports outdoors. There's a handoff there to Conway, and he'll get up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Kentucky State. And JJ, every time you're getting 4 or 5 yards a carry, it just presses the defense.
Presses the defense and makes the offensive life a lot easier. These guys are coached well. You can tell they're executing. They want this SIAC championship opportunity here.
Jerry in at quarterback. He's still with it. He'll pitch it. And the ball carrier's dropped right there on the 49.
Jimmy
That
Foreman.
was Jimmy Foreman with it. Yes, the freshman. Good pursuit there by the Marauder defense. It'll be 2nd and 3. 3rd and 3, excuse me. 3rd and 3 on the 47. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Jerry under center. Only one wide out. That's it. He'll pitch it. There goes Isaiah Jackson. He hurdled a guy, and he's all the way down to the 28-yard line. Boy, good play there by Isaiah Jackson. Great run as he was brought down in the secondary by Keandre Powell. And If you're calling the safety's name several times, it's not a good day.
Yeah, they're getting right past into the second level. Offensive lineman's getting the push. That was a great hurdle. Great run.
Isaiah Jackson showing his athletic skills. The sophomore running back from Brunswick, Georgia. He's only 5'9" and 190s, but he's got speed. There's a handoff there. Looks Conway, the ball carrier. Brought down by William Dukes.
Physical 4-yard gain there by Conway, following right off the offensive guard there.
Conway is a load when he comes downfield.
Boy, he's a bowling ball, isn't he?
He's definitely a load. He is a handful, and the first guy that hits him, he seems to run over. Now it's on the 25. It'll be 2nd and 7. Temperature in the upper 50s and not a cloud in the sky.
Jerry barking out the signals there.
He'll hand it off in another big hole. It's Conway again. He just got above the 20. That's where they're going to mark him at. So it'll be 3rd and short for Central State. Kentucky State. That Marauders defensive line is gassed.
Absolutely gassed. I can't tell you how many times that offensive line is going to beat this defensive line.
There's a handoff again to Conway. That's good for a first down. Again, Duke's on the tackle, along with Holloway. And that'll be another Kentucky State first down.
It's good for Central State that Holloway's back in the game after walking off the field, shaken up in the first half. Another long drive here for the Thoroughbreds.
Devin McCoy coming in. He was responsible for the 44-yard touchdown reception on the screen on the last drive. From Jerry. There's a pitch to the ball carrier. That's Thomas. He's brought down right there. He ran over Nelvon Bessis on the play, and Bessis is not getting up.
Very physical run.
Isaiah Jackson there with some speed and physicality there. And Bessis is slow to get up. And that'll be another Kentucky State first down. Matter of fact, it'll make it 1st and goal on the 6-yard line. And JJ, one team is just simply more physical than the other.
Absolutely. That's what I said. The offensive line's beating this defensive line every play. I mean, I know it's simple, but that's what's happening. Jackson lowering his shoulder there, just empowering violence on the defense there at the 6-yard line.
.331 to go in the third quarter. Jerry under center. He's got one touchdown pass today. There's another handoff to Conway, and he's in. He took the defender, dragging two yards plus there. And Conway has himself a touchdown, and the Thoroughbreds are up 48-0 with the extra point to come. 6-yard touchdown run.
That's 7 touchdowns by 7 different Thoroughbred players. They're just spreading the ball to everybody, sending the wealth to everybody.
On the 4th touchdown to Jackson, they ended up giving him a run instead of a pass in the first half. But it looked like a forward pass to me, but nevertheless, they gave him the pitch. The kick is up, and it's good. All Kentucky State, 49-0. We'll see what Central State can do with it. 3:19 to go in the third quarter. You're Central State. You're playing for the seniors. You're playing for your pride. It's the last football game some of these seniors will ever play in their life.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to look. This right here is where you play for it. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just play football. This could be the last one of your career if you're a senior, trying to get experience. This is a practice in disguise right here for Central State. You have got to take what you can from the rest of this game, play with physicality, and just try and get out of here with some confidence.
Well, in turn, head coach George Ragsdale, who will interview for the job at the end of the season for Central State, he's looking for kids that aren't going to quit no matter what the circumstances are. And look, everybody can play when they're up 49-0. Question is, what kind of heart do you have down 49-0?
Down 49-0, you definitely want to preach to your team, hey, no penalties, let's not get anybody ejected here, no chippiness, no extracurricular activities.
Ball's kicked off.
Best kick of the day.
Good one. Jones at the 15, and he's dragged right down, no chance. He's stopped there by Emery Bryan and company on that play, along with
Thoroughbreds got down there real quick, made the tackle.
There's 2 10s on the roster. Either that was the quarterback, Mason Ford, or Dexter Duffy. I believe that was Duffy on the tackle. So Central State now will take over 1st and 10. They'll give them a forward progress right to the 14-yard line. 86 yards to go to pay dirt. And I know I've said 86 yards to go for pay dirt a couple of times for Central State today. We'll see who they bring in at quarterback. It's been Jacoby Smith and Stephon Thomas. It's been Smith all here in the second half, and they hand it off to Bubba Thomas to Smith. Up, there's a fumble. Does Kentucky State get it, or is he down? They do recover it. And look who's got the football, JJ. We've called him several times. Justin Hooks, the freshman from Kissimmee, Florida. And when he popped on it, nobody was getting it but him.
That ball fell down on the ground. Hooks made the play. Here we go again. Thoroughbreds in plus territory at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
Turnovers are hurting Central State's cause. There's no doubt about it. But the biggest cause is that Kentucky State offensive line. The push they're getting it's been tremendous.
They're just disrupting everything Central State's trying to do on the defensive side of the football here. Central State players got their hands on their hips. They're gassed. They really need to stop here, try and change the momentum of this game.
Kentucky State looking to go 4-2 in the West and 6-4 overall. And we've got a stoppage of play here, and we've got a timeout. Kentucky State is going to take a timeout. Took a timeout before the snap. So Kentucky State will take one here. That'll leave them with 2 remaining in the game. And JJ will actually give Central State a chance to catch its collective breath.
It will. It really will. Central State's going to have to find a way to do something disruptive. Hold them to a field goal here. Get some confidence going. That's what you need. You need something going in the right direction here.
Coach Ragsdale has tried to interchange the parts on the defensive line just to give them a rest. But it just doesn't seem to matter. It just a hat on a hat. Kentucky State's been winning 90% of the battles today, and it's all one-sided. Now for Kentucky State, they anxiously wait the Miles Tuskegee score, because this one, unless a miracle happens, it's pretty much over.
It seems that way. Central State,
I mean, unless they start turning them over and start scoring multiple touchdowns in a hurry.
Got to have explosive plays on the offensive end, but it's not looking good for the Marauders.
Playing for pride here in the Marauders now. There's a handoff up the middle, big hole there. Silva on the carry. Just keeps churning her. Is that Foreman? No, excuse me, that's Walker. So that's Walker. Look, all these kids are huge, and from our advantage point up here, they are just big, strong kids. And you know, when you watch them run, JJ, they're churning their legs until they're down.
They're going till the whistle stops.
You can't hit them high. They just bounce off you. Silv in the backfield. Walker in motion, and that's going to be a penalty. And that's going to be on Walker for a false start. He's like, me? Yep, you. And Central State said, we'll take it right now.
That'll help the Marauders here. Give them a little breath. Hopefully they can regain, force a third down and long here.
You know, it surprises me, JJ, that the conference's leading highest scoring team in the SIAC only scored 16 on this defense, and that's Lane last week in their victory over Central State, where I expect the Central State defense to show up today, and it's been all one-sided. There's Jerry on the pitch. Cutting there is Odom, and he's dropped right there at the 16, dropped down by Keandre Powell and company, and now we've got a little extracurricular activities, as you can hear the crowd and their disappointment.
Referees doing a good job of breaking each other up here. Obviously, it's a physical football game. The scoreboard doesn't matter to these players at this point. They're playing for pride, but you definitely want to avoid the chippiness if you're the thoroughbreds. Try not to get sucked into that.
Central State, you're looking forward to potentially an opportunity for an SIAC championship next week. You don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. You're correct. You don't want any injections or anything like that from the game. Silv in there along with Walker. Walker in motion. Jerry rolls out to the near side. He's looking, passes, caught, touchdown, and that's the second touchdown reception for Devin McCoy. And now it's 55-0 Kentucky State, and a great-looking play, JJ.
It is. This offense, I don't think I've ever seen an offense roll this well. Everything's clicking. Walker, McCoy, first touchdown pass, unbelievable.
Jerry, his second touchdown pass of the day to
second.
McCoy, that's all right. They'll attempt the extra point here. Bazin, he's been a busy customer for this. Snap again is low. He just gets it off, and it's splits the uprights, and now it's 56-0 with 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oh, Kentucky State. Just a physical performance up front. We can't emphasize it enough. And
Central State's really not handling the cut blocking of this triple option wing tee at all. They're getting cut. We mentioned last week Central State played their best defensive game of the year. Here we are now, looking confused, really getting beat both on the scoreboard and up front, and that is the difference in the game.
Right, I'm shocked because in a lot of ways, the inexperience is hurting Central State. They don't have Kalin Abrams, their All-American linebacker, and that makes a huge difference. Because when they played Kentucky State earlier at Ohio State Stadium, the score was only 20-6. And I know the change in personnel, but these kids were here. They saw Kentucky State play. They played against this wing T offense. I just expected a better defensive performance today from Central State. But, you know, you can see it all you want. But if the other team's out physicality the other one, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And we came into this game discussing that Central State may have had an advantage seeing this wing T triple option early in the season. It doesn't look like it is today.
KO on the kickoff. Caught at the 3. Jones trying to get around one guy. He does, but he's caught by the second one. He got around. Now we've got to break up a few players here. He got around Brisbane, and then he couldn't get around the next guy on special teams, and Brisbane ended up being in on the play along with Shaquan Oliver. So Central State will take over on their own 15-yard line. 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. Down 56. And this Kentucky State crowd is loud and proud, and the band has had a ball today.
Field position game, not in favor of the Marauders here. The last 3 drives started inside their 20-yard line.
And look where they're at now. Looks like Jacoby Smith is in on the quarterback again. He is. He's being pressured. He gets it off, and it's incomplete. Good job there by Smith to get away from the pursuit of Jimmy Edmonds and company as he got it near a receiver, and that's not intentional grounding. It'll be 2nd and 10, and good play by Smith, JJ, just to get rid of it.
Absolutely. Right there to Sidibe. I didn't think he was going to get it back to the line of scrimmage, throwing back over his left there.
You're playing a freshman and a quarterback, and a freshman and a sophomore quarterback. Smith did play in the first game against Kentucky State. He was 3 for 14 for 40 yards and a touchdown. Oh, he fumbles it there. Oh, he took a big hit. The ball is still loose. And he is hurt, is Smith. He took a big hit. It was recovered by Kentucky State. And it was recovered, or it's by Central State, excuse me. It was recovered by Jalen Rivers, and Jacoby Smith took a big hit, and Jalen Rivers recovered the football. The 5'10", 170-pound freshman from Hicksville, New York, Holy Trinity High School, potentially saved another touchdown for Kentucky State.
Ball on
Smith is coming off. Look at JJ. He's coming off very slowly, so Stephon Thomas will be back in at quarterback, and that was a huge hit.
Huge hit, obviously shaken up. Ball on the ground again. Looked like it was a little low of a snap, not a good snap. We're going to see the freshman come back in, 14 here.
I'm not sure if he expected that snap so soon. 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3rd down. The ball's on the 5. They got to get to the 25. So it's 3rd and 20. Back in the backfield. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. They'll hand it off to the running back. And that was Rivers. Dragged the defender a few yards, and now it'll be 4th and forever for Central State, and that is the end of the third quarter. So we'll start the fourth quarter. It's been all Kentucky State. They lead it 50.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
Rib-shaped sandwich. Arby's real country-style rib sandwich. Hilarious. Glorious. What? What? Restructured pork patty shaped like a miniature rack of ribs. Real country-style ribs. On an Arby's sandwich. Arby's, we have the meat.
When you spend all year serving others, you don't just land on the nice list. You get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Dude, this thing is awesome. I know. I bought it using the Cash Rewards card from Navy Federal Credit Union. I get cash back on every purchase. Honestly, I can't imagine where I'd be without them. One word. Got it. Reeling in fish. No. Eating fish. Fish in the sea?
Movie.
Now earn up to 1.75% cash back on all purchases. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
It's Walmart's Black Friday deals for days. Score $30 Lego sets and get other huge deals all week long. Shop Walmart's Black Friday deals for days.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
Kentucky State, as Central State here will have to punt on 4th and long. Stephon Thomas is in the gun. They'll appear to go for it, but they'll pooch punt it because their kicker, Jose Chairs, is hurt. I would be shocked if they went for it here. They almost drew the Kentucky State defense offside with the clap. I could hear that clap from here. Thomas will pooch punt it. This one he's going to get another Central State bounce. How about that? The ball's going to roll all the way out to the 49-yard line. And the two quarterbacks, JJ, have done an excellent job pooch punting the ball. And speaking of quarterbacks, great day for Jonathan Jerry today. He has 2 touchdown passes. And JJ, the first game of the season in Columbus, Jalen Myers was the quarterback. He was 0 for 4, didn't have a yard passing and threw an interception. What a contrast in the passing game today for Kentucky State.
Nailed it on the head there. Change of pace. Maybe it's what throws through this Marauders defense for a loop here.
2 touchdown receptions by Devin McCoy from Jonathan Jerry.
One of them was a 44-yarder.
On a screen. The other one was on a rollout. They'll pitch it. Room for the ball carrier there. He'll get all the way down to the 33-yard line. That's Owen. And he's brought down by White. And that's another Kentucky State first down.
Great play, Odom, on the outside there.
It doesn't matter where they go, left, right, or in the middle.
Everything's clicking for the Thoroughbreds. The stable of running backs we mentioned are really hitting on all cylinders.
Jalen Flemings will check in for Kentucky State. They'll hand it off there to Oliver, and he'll go nowhere. Good play there by Thompson. Justice Thompson on that play.
Great play by Thompson there.
Good pursuit. 2nd and 10 on the Central State. We'll call it the 33. It's in between. And there goes that man, McCoy, on the far side of the field. They're running it here. They do on a pitch. And great cutback there by Odom. Oh, he made something out of nothing.
He really did there. He really did. That was a good pitch by Jerry. Good pursuit by Central State. Just a better play by Odom.
No doubt about it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Ball sitting on the 29-yard line. We'll say 3rd and 6. They got to go to the 23. 12:55 to play in the 4th. Thoroughbreds have thoroughly dominated this game, up 56. There's a handoff. Nope, they pitch it and fake it. Great play there. And there goes Walker inside the 10-yard line. Fooled everyone, including myself. Brought down by Joe White along the near sideline.
Joe White saved a touchdown there. Walker, again, the birthday boy, having almost a career day, it looks like. Well over 100 yards on the ground. Doing his part.
Walker had 89 yards and a touchdown in the first game against Central State earlier in the season, and he's even had a better one today. First and goal on the 9 for Kentucky State. They'll hand it off again. That'll be Oliver. He'll get a couple on the play. Look like brought down by William Dukes. Thompson. And it'll be 2nd and
Oliver.
2nd and goal. They'll put it on the 7, I believe.
Oliver followed his offensive lineman there perfectly. Fit right in, got what he could.
Is Jerry going to go for his 3rd touchdown pass today? I don't see McCoy in there.
I don't see Jackson throwing the ball here.
You mean Jerry. Here's Jerry with it. They hand it off. It's all the way down to the 2-yard line.
I was referring to the head coach there. I don't think he'll throw the ball in this situation. I think he's going to bleed this clock as much as he possibly can, just trying to get into next week.
Try to run the football and keep everybody healthy for a potential game next week. We have an update on the Miles Tuskegee score. Miles leads at 21-14. And now we have a timeout, I believe. Central State taking one. We'll stay here.
Quick 30-second timeout.
Officials timeout. Nope, they just stopped the clock. Central State didn't take one. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4. And here he comes. Here comes McCoy. McCoy looks excited, like he might get the ball again. We'll see. I think you're correct. I think they run the football here. Then they pitch it. There's a touchdown, and that's Isaiah Jackson. Yep. No, is that Isaiah? That was fifth. It was Jack.
Otis Odom.
Oh, couldn't tell. Yep. It was Otis Odom. Yes, correct. Thank you. So Odom gets a touchdown run, a 4-yard touchdown run, and now it's 62-0 with 10:28 to play in the 4th. And
everybody's getting in the end zone today, Todd. Maybe we're next.
No, I'm way too old. Thank you. Here's the extra point by Beza, and that one is good. Kentucky State, a dominating performance today. They lead it big.
Today, foodies everywhere are combining new ingredients with old favorites. That's why they're using Tony Chachere's famous Creole seasoning blends. They add big flavor to your favorite recipes, and that's worth sharing. Tony Chachere's makes everything taste great.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
When I listen to my Sonos, I feel everything.
I can't imagine cooking without Sonos in the kitchen.
It literally makes the food taste better.
It does make the food
She's in
taste
there,
better.
she's stirring.
When you hear the crowd, it's infectious. It's like we're at the game.
I was sold with the theater setup because I'm a big movie fan, and
Right.
you want to be able to feel like you're there.
It's just so simple. Helps you stay in the moment. I get rid of my couch before I get rid of my Sonos.
Feel stuck and need a loan? Move to SoFi and feel what it's like to get your money right.
I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my money dance. I do my money dance. Jump up on the stage and do my money dance. Money
Move to a SoFi personal loan. Earn $10 just for viewing your rate and get your money right.
I do my money dance.
Ideas are nothing until we make them real. Honda, the power of dreams.
Kentucky State here set to kick it off. They're up 63-0. We have a scoring update on Tuskegee and Miles at the half. Miles leads it 21-17. Again, if Kentucky State, which looks like they're going to win this game, with 10:20 to play in the 4th quarter, they need a Tuskegee upset over Miles to put them in the SIAC Western Division Championship game next Saturday. That'll be on ESPNU as Hollins will make the fair catch. And that Kentucky State Marching Thoroughbreds band He's had a lot to celebrate about today. It has been a tremendous performance by the Kentucky State offensive line. And the Central State Invincible Marching Marauders, they had an excellent performance at halftime, but I have not heard their band much at all during this game other than halftime. I mean, it's just been one side as it gets.
Both bands playing great. Not both teams, but hey, you make the best of it, and that's what football's all about. 1st and 10, 25-yard line right here.
Is that Smith or Thomas in the gun? It's Thomas in the gun. And we have a stoppage of play. We have a penalty flag on the play. Smith was helped off the field earlier. We didn't expect him to be back. Stephon Thomas in at quarterback for Central State, a penalty on the play.
False start on the Marauders there. Again, putting them behind the chains.
Yep, it's going to be 1st and
15.
15. Ball's going to be placed on the 20-yard line in between the two hash marks. 10:25 to play in the fourth quarter. Get something going here and end on a positive note for the Marauders. Here's Smith rolling out. Nice pass, nice catch. Good job there by Sidibe. He was able to avoid a couple of defenders and finally brought down there by Chuck Jones and Braden Childress. Nice catch there by Sidibe. That play has seemed to work out well for Thomas rolling out because in the pocket he hasn't just had much time at all.
Great route there by Sidibe.
Some pitch and catch here. He's sacked, no chance. None. He blew up that play and was led there by Tyrone Childers and Eldridge Dockery. He just blew up the middle of that Central State offensive line, and we're going to get another timeout here.
Another player down. Looks like quarterback Thomas is down.
Is that Thomas?
That's not good news for the Marauders here.
No,
folks.
it's not. If that's Thomas, you know, the last game I did when they played Miles, I mean,
he is really shaken up.
Right. Amaya Siosi was the quarterback. He's left the program. Tariq Henderson is also hurt. Now Smith is hurt, and now Thomas could be hurt. We'll check on that player in a few moments.
I love sneaking out here. Plush seats, entertainment system, best horsepower I've ever seen.
Boomer! I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
Ebenezer. Ebenezer.
Really?
First, you will see the past.
Excuse me. Follow through.
And then the present. And finally, Ebenezer, the future.
Introducing the all-electric EQS. Happy holidays from Mercedes-Benz.
America! After the past year-ish, everyone deserves something new. So, AT&T is giving everyone our best deals on every iPhone, including the iPhone 13 Pro with its amazing camera. Like everyone that worked from home, learned a new hobby, or welcomed a new family member.
There are a lot of dogs, so...
Our deals are for everyone.
It's not complicated. AT&T is giving new and existing customers our best deals on every iPhone, including the epic iPhone 13 Pro on us.
Vivid Seats, your ticket to soul-raising, heart-racing, 100 beats per minute. What are we wearing? Once-in-a-lifetime memories in the making, bumps like a goose brisket for tailgating, reach for the universe, rapid breathing, can't catch my breath, top of lungs singing. This is it. The moment is now. Can you believe it? Wow. Get your tickets at Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
Are you ready for Monday night?
Not even a quarterback. He's a wide receiver on the roster. It just makes such tough sledding for Central State out of quarterbacks.
Deck is stacked against them for sure here.
9:15 to play in the fourth. They'll hand it off to Conway. He'll pick and prod his way. Brought down there by Chris Swan. And again, a defensive back making another tackle for Central State. That's a gain of 5. It'll make it 2nd and 5 on the Central State 45, 8:45 to play in the fourth. Here goes Conway again. He'll cross the 40. Looks like he's going to get credit for the first down. Actually, they're going to mark him at the 39. Swan and Keandre Powell in on the play. Another Kentucky State first down.
Conway's just really following his blockers extremely well today.
Picking his prodding and choosing where he wants to go, and that big body, once he hits somebody, he's falling forward at least a yard or running over the individual.
The Thoroughbreds are slowing it down here.
They should. They'll hand it off. Take that play clock down as far as they can, the play clock.
Going through all their stables of running backs.
That's right.
22, Saquon Oliver checks back into the game.
He's 2nd and 6. They'll let that play clock run down before they run a play. A lot of time left on it now, 15 seconds. 7:20 left in the fourth. They'll hand it off. They'll get it to Jackson. He'll cut. He's still on his feet. He spins. He's going to be brought down right outside the 30. Brought down there by Jadon Say. Defensive back, 200-pound sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, transfer from Langston University. And that is another Kentucky State first down.
That's what you want to do if you're Coach Jackson right now. Just keep moving the chains.
Done a tremendous job in turning around this program as Charlie Jackson. You know, and he was assistant coach for the Packers and the Broncos, and he was assistant under Dan Quinn for Atlanta. He was a volunteer assistant at UCLA, an assistant at Air Force in Buffalo, and also a special assistant at Utah and Colorado. Tremendous job bringing this offense. And there's the ball carrier there. That'll be Oliver. He ran for a few. Maybe he got me 2nd and we'll call it a long 8. McCoy checks out of the game, and Fleming will check in for Kentucky State. Flemings will be on the near side. There will be another receiver on the far side. That's McAllister. Here's Jerry. He'll pitch it. Good pursuit there. Great job there by Joe White to stop Conway. No, Jimmy Foreman, excuse me. Great pursuit there by Joe White. He had that play sniffed out.
One of the better defensive plays we've seen from the Marauders on the outside there, really defending Foreman extremely well, forcing the pitch early. That's what you should have been doing the whole game.
3rd and long for Kentucky State on the Central State 28-yard line. They got to get to the 20 for the first down. 5 and 12 to go in the third quarter.
This rushing attack has been ferocious all day.
This one's in doubt. We're waiting with Tuskegee. Miles is leading Tuskegee at the half. There's a handoff, and Walker has no chance. Brought down there by Swan and company. Good pursuit there. That company that joined him was Jabari Felton and William Dukes. And now it'll be 3rd and long for Kentucky State.
Felton and Dukes playing gap assignment football there. There it is.
4:34 to go in the fourth. Let that play clock run down. There's still 21 seconds left on it. Here comes that man, McCoy, back in the game. They're not throwing the football here. I'd be absolutely shocked if they threw the football here. It'll be 4th down and 10. They're going to go for it. They are going to throw it even though they're up by 60-something, and it's caught. Caught by Walker, 10-9. Brought down there on the play by Swan.
Great throw.
Wow, so they did throw it. Even though we're up 63, you do want to make the first down. But I thought they would hand it off to Conway, and they decided to go ahead and throw it.
Coach Jackson showing no mercy there, getting the first down. Great play action by Jonathan Jerry there.
And we've got a timeout here. And we'll take one, too. Kentucky State, this one's in doubt.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula. And the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
If you wake up thinking about the markets and want to make the right moves fast, get Decision Tech from Fidelity. You'll get proactive alerts for market events before they happen and insights on every buy and sell decision. With zero commission online U.S. stock and ETF trades. For smarter trading decisions, get Decision Tech from Fidelity.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list. You get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Shop and buy online with Ram eShop, where right now get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
Jerry to Kendon Walker, and it's 1st and goal on the 10 for Kentucky State, up 63-0, and they hand it off. Ball carrier churning his legs down to the 8.
Fullback Saquon
Oliver
there.
churning his legs and bringing plenty of folks with him.
He's continuing to bring the heat.
Just the physicality of this football game has been one-sided, and I don't care what your strategy is. Football is a game of physicality, and if you're not as physical as the other team, you have no chance. 3:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Jerry still under center. He's been the quarterback the whole way today. He'll pitch it to Walker. He's looking, and he has nowhere to go. Good pursuit there by Bessis and company.
Another Marauder down on the field.
Another Marauder down on the field. Yeah, you're correct.
Can't get an idea who that is yet.
So, Central State player down. They're taking a break, and we will too. This is the SI.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
Aflac policyholders have been paid $37 billion directly. That's a lot of money.
Did somebody say money?
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Aflac is ready for prime time.
Is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
When you spend all year serving others, you don't just land on the nice list. You get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
When I listen to my Sonos, I feel everything.
I can't imagine cooking without Sonos in the kitchen.
It literally makes the food taste better.
It does make the food
She's in
taste
there,
better.
she's stirring.
When you hear the crowd, it's infectious. It's like we're at the game.
I was sold with the theater setup because I'm a big movie fan, and
Right.
you want to be able to feel like you're there.
It's just so simple. Helps you stay in the moment. I get rid of my couch before I get rid of my Sonos.
Dominant performance here by Kentucky State today on the ground mostly. Some of it through the air. They lead at 63-0 with 2:54 to go. In the fourth quarter, it's third down and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line. There's a pitch to Walker. Walker can't get around the ball carrier. Great tackle there by Bessis. Great open field tackle there. And that'll make it fourth down. And JJ, you know, it's a really tough job for George Ragsdale to come into. You know, he was promoted as an intern head coach. He served as the Central State's running back and wide receivers coach. He had a Hall of Fame career as a running back at North Carolina A&T, and he was the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. He's in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference Hall of Fame. He played 5 years in the NFL. 6 years in the NFL, 5 with Tampa Bay and 1 with Washington. They'll hand it off on fourth down, and there goes Odom, and he is short. He's not going to make it. So Central State will take over on downs. That is a victory for them. But, you know, this is a tough situation for George Ragsdale. He also played 2 years in the United States football team with Oklahoma. And, I mean, I don't know how you can judge a coach on 4 games with depleted personnel, but that's what Central State is going to have to do.
Here we go. This is a scenario. You got to just get what you can get. As a coach here trying to build a program, you just want to get your young guys experience, get them in here, get them the game time experience that you can't get anywhere else.
They'll hand, there's a fumble, but it comes right back to the ball carrier. Boy, it popped out of him and bounced right back to him there. Darrell Williams in at quarterback. That's essentially fifth-string quarterback for Central State. 1:40 to play in the fourth.
Depleted is an understatement for these Marauders.
Just tough sledding. He's in the gun, is Williams. He'll hand it off to, looks like Bubba Thomas. We're a ways up with no monitor in front of us.
Coach Ragsdale's got a lot of young guys on this team. We mentioned that. That's a key point. Looking forward to next year. Lots of returning players. That's big in college football.
Sure is a tough baptism, that's for sure, to be 3rd and 11 on their own just outside the 5-yard line. 1 minute to play in the fourth quarter. In the gun is Darrell Williams. The other two quarterbacks are hurt. That's Jacoby Smith and Stephon Thomas. The play clock is running down. 10 seconds left in the play clock. I would assume they would just hand it off here, and they will. And the ball carrier is dropped right there.
And that may do it,
and that,
Todd.
That ball carrier was Stephon Thomas. Bubba Thomas, I apologize. Bubba Thomas, so that may do it. 32 seconds left in the play clock, 27 left in the game. They don't have to take another snap. It'll be 4th down. That will be the last play of the game without a doubt. You don't want to snap it here. So can see if they do snap it here. There's 10 seconds to play. There's 10 on the play clock, 5 on the game clock. They do snap it. They'll hand it off. And the ball carrier's dropped. Is that a safety? Nope, it's just outside the goal line. Is Bubba Thomas, and that'll do it. A dominating performance by Kentucky State today. It was as one-sided as you could get it. They won 63-0. Now the Thoroughbreds anxiously wait the Miles Tuskegee score. The last time we knew at the half, Miles was leading Kentucky State 28-17. Well, that's it, everybody. Again, your final score, Kentucky State wins it 63.